And we are live. Going mute.
All right. Just waiting for the notification to pop up. And there, nope, that wasn't it. Come on, YouTube, catch up. There we are. All right. All right, we'll just wait for some people to come in and hopefully we have some audience today because this is a little bit something different. It's a how-to today. So, I wanted to show people how to do it without having to have the expensive pots that you won't ever use again. And all you need is a die cut machine, paper towels, paper, and your floral stuff, your greenery, your flowers, your leaves, and things like that. And I've got more than this. This is just black bendable. So this is what I'm going to be teaching you how to do today. And this looks like one of those ones where you'd sit it down in the pot and boil it and let it do its thing. But no, this takes less than 5 minutes to do. The hardest part that you'll have is getting the flowers and stuff, the junk off the paper. But look how pretty that turns out. Very, very pretty. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need an arrangement of paper, just different things. You're going to need floral or leaves or anything that you choose to use. They have to be real. They can't be fake. They have to have the juices just come flowing out. You're going to need paper towels or a cloth or something to pick up the liquid that's going to come out of your paper and your flowers, because it will get a little bit messy on your die cut machine, but it's worth it to have something like this come out and be able to use for future projects. So it looks like we're slowly bringing them in. So I want to show you some of the beautiful flowers that we're going to be using for this. I don't know what half of these things are. Technically, I don't know what they are. But I went out in my neighborhood. I was out for a walk. I had to go to the post office. And I was like, oh man, look at all these beautiful flowers. This came off the bush outside from my house. This stuff right here came from my yard specifically. But we're going to be using those. And I've got some pine needles. Don't know how well those are going to work. But we'll see, right? We will see. And these were on one of our bushes outside. I thought they were so pretty because it's got green and red leaves. Don't know what they are, and so you might see little critters coming out of the flowers because I picked them fresh. I shook them, but you may not got all of them off. The piece I did earlier, I had an inchworm crawling on it. Oh Lordy have mercy! I did not see that. Ugh, gross. Ugh. Must have been from a caterpillar. As you can see, that stuff is still there. All right, throwing that away. That's kind of gross. Oh, I know what that is. That's not caterpillar. That's where we put our spider webbing up this past year, or last year. Thought that was a. I'm an idiot. I just recognized it. But anyway, yeah, that's that. And then I found just one lonesome dove little flower out there. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. It's scraggly looking, but it's pretty. And then some more of those. More of those, and we've got some just random leaves. It's still got the little pods on it from a bush outside. And then these were found in my yard. What type of flowers are these? And yes, I've took my allergy medicine, so you may hear me sneeze a few times, but I've got allergy medicine in me right now. It's coursing through me. Made sure to take that before I went back outside. But does anybody know what type of flowers these are? They grow wild. They don't hardly have a smell. All I smell is pollen. But pollen to me smells like dirty gym socks. I don't know what it smells like to you guys. But that's what it smells like to me. Any of y'all or horticulture peoples, if you all know what that is, let me know because I don't. but it's pretty. All right, so I want to show you some others that we're going to be using today. I have these beautiful flowers that grow right down the road. I mean, I don't know what they are, but this is what they look like. But it's so pretty. Got some beautiful color of purples. I gotta dig because I just tossed them in here when I found them. All right, we've got some good old dandelions. And as I was showing Marina, she's in the background. I have wild wisteria. So look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I have wild wisteria. That I do know because not Rose, but Helen likes wisteria. I believe Helen Pace. She likes wisteria. Remember that. And I grabbed a few bundles of it because we're going to be using that because that has a very, very deep purplish look to it. Here's another one of those flowers. It's a deeper purple than this one, so it's a very beautiful purple. And then we have some dogwood. That's the white dogwood, which are blooming. I don't know how well this is going to work because since it's white, it might push out in green color. I don't know. I don't know. And we have some more of these little flowers. These are a different color. They're like more of a magenta color. Very pretty. Got a big bunch of those. And I know you guys know what these are. They grow everywhere. But I picked a few of these because I thought they were very oddly shaped. You can go out in your backyard and probably find these in your backyard right now. So we've got a few of these. And then I've got some good old clovers. Some of them are fit to be tied, but you know, I just reached down and grabbed a whole handful of them, stuck them in the bag. So we've got a little bit of greenery and a bunch of flowers. I've still got more wisteria in here, and I'm not going to pull them all out, but I do have quite a bit of beautiful things here. Oh, look at that. I was going to say, did I find a 4-leaf clover? 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that consider it a 4-leaf clover? Because it's got 4 leaves, but on this one leaf, it's got 3 branched off of it. Is that considered a luck or what? But yeah, are the things. Those are the things that we're going to be using today. So we're going to put one of the big boys over here, and we're going to put these back in the bag. That way, a lot of the stays fresh. So again, today you are going to need a die cut machine, fresh flowers, leaves, stems, things like that, different styles of paper, paper towels, or a washcloth or something that you can use to wipe up the juices from your work, and patience. That's all. Alrighty, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start this. So I'm going to move my paper out of the way, but first I'm going to show you. These are thicker pieces of paper, so I'll move this out of the way. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold this in half, or however you want to do it. Just make sure you have 2 sheets of paper. This is the same paper I used on my very first one. So you have a piece there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly load some of these flowers in, and I'm going to actually break some of this off. Oh, look at the buggies. I told you some little buggies would come off because I didn't shake them too bad because I didn't want all the beautiful stuff to fall off of it. All right, so we're going to pull up some leaves here. I'm going to put that in the background. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's a guess. But this is stuff I just pulled from my backyard. Alright, so I'm going to put a splash of color. I'm going to put one of these, well, I'm going to put two. Put one here, and I'm going to put one here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold this paper over. Like this. Kind of do it like that. And move this out of the way first. And now you're going to need your die cutting machine. I should have went ahead and took those out, but I didn't. I'm going to set this up so you guys can see. So I'm going to do some moving around. Alright, so what you want to do is put where you can move around and have some space, like I don't have. Alright, so you'll want to load it up in your die cutting machine. But I am going to put in on the bottom because the fluid from this is going to leak out, and so you're going to want something to catch a lot of that fluid. So I'm going to stick this underneath this paper here and underneath the press plate. You'll understand once it goes through, and you'll see all the juices coming out. Now you want to put your other plate on top. Let's trim and stick them back in. All right, now, and then the magic starts to happen. You've already got it pressed in here, and now you want to crank it through. I'll show you. See that ink coming out? This is the reason why I said grab some paper towels or something to put them under your press plate. So I'm going to crank it back out, and I'm going to go through again. Let that sit for a minute. The juices soak up on the towel. Then the magic is going to unfold once we take this back out. And this is the reason why I said put you a paper towel or something underneath your pressing plate, because this is what's going to happen. You're going to have a lot of the leakage from the plants onto your paper towel. And you could possibly use that later on because the colors are so beautiful. All right, now let's take this thing on. The next part's it's the pretty part, but it's the most tedious part because you've got to get all those flowers from your paper. You can already see the flowers and the ink that have come from the flowers already on the paper. So once we open this up, you're going to see a big bunch of mess. But as you can see, the flowers did beautifully. All right, now comes the fun part, getting all these leaves off. And all you want to do is toss those leaves, or you can save those leaves and you can keep them pressed onto the paper. It's up to you.
That looks absolutely beautiful.
Exactly. So now you know how to do it, and we're going to do several of these today. That's the reason why I got so many. different things. See why I was excited to do it, Marina?
Yeah. But the leaves didn't really come through, but the flowers
Oh,
stuff did.
oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. You just can't see it.
Yeah, you can't see it, but
I mean, you just gotta lightly rub the flowers because the
isn't it
flowers will
easier
heat
just
up.
to leave it on there and let it dry and then peel it all off?
I tried that and it just stuck to the paper.
Oh, yeah, but that's okay.
Not with what I'm using it for. Because
Uh,
I'm putting it in the
the
jar.
album.
Yeah. And so in order to get all that off, just take your finger and just kind of roll it. It'll come off, I promise. And once I get all this off, you'll see how beautiful it turned out. And that's with the flower gunk on it, and that's with most of it rolled off.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming though that now that you've used it once, you can't use the foliage again, or you can?
A lot of the juices have already been squoze out, but I can see. I've not tried it twice, but a lot of the purple stuff. I mean, I can just put it on the page as a collage. I can try it as an experiment, but I highly doubt you'll be able to use it twice.
Okay. Just questions everybody asks.
Oh, I know. But we will see. We will see because I have never really tried it on a second round. So we will appease curious minds. All right, so I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to pick up one of my book pages since it's so small now. I'm going to pick up one of my book pages and I'm going to try that again, and we'll come back to that after we've dried it a little bit. All right, I'm going to use this kind of wipe up my mess. And this is a great way to preserve, like if you've gotten some flowers and you want to preserve them and you want to showcase how beautiful they are, but still keep the image of the flowers, you can do this and you can actually toss the flowers out and still have the image of the flowers. You get what I mean? All right, so we're going to try this again, but I'm going to grab some book pages, just random book pages that I got out of the vintage book we tore apart. I'm just going to randomly place them back onto the sheet. Rip it a little bit. And see. Let's see. I kind of hope it works. This is a smaller piece. All right, so we want to place it on top. It's not going to be as bulky as the other one, but this is a small paper. All right, we're going to bring our machine back up. Just in case we do have leakage, I'm going to put a paper towel up and under the pads. I'm going to place the pieces of paper back up onto the plates. Cover it up and let's run it through. Let's see what it does. I'm going to run it through a few times.
Looks like it may be working because we can see the colors slipping through the paper.
Oh yeah, but the page ripped, but that's okay.
Nah.
All right, let's move that. So FYI, use a little bit of a thicker paper when doing this. All right, so we have that. So let's peel it back and see what happened. Nail.
Yep, second sheet ripped.
I mean, you could use it as pieces. All right, so yes and no. It made it very light. The image is very light. Some of the green didn't show back up.
But the flowers did, which that's the surprising part.
I didn't realize there wasn't that much pigment in them after the fact. And these red leaves did really well as well.
Yeah.
That has those little, oh gosh, and I got a whole bush of those. That's a good thing.
So now that we know there's juice, then we know that we can run it through regular paper twice at least.
Look
Yep.
at that. You can still use that.
Oh yeah.
You just gotta let it dry, or you can use your heat gun to kind of force it dry. Use what you have, ladies. It like since there's no alcohol in the stores anymore, this is what you could do. Just go out in your backyard, pick your flowers, and this is what you could do to.
I had flowers to pick. I got nothing in my area. Everything's bare, and it's raining.
Yeah, it's supposed to start raining soon here. I'm kind of glad I got these beautiful plants before it started to pour to rain. But it's nice and sunny out here right now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Okay, I'm gonna use the heat tool and I'm gonna force dry this. You'll see the colors just kind of pop on the paper and on the opposite side.
Oh yeah, it did pop. Interesting.
Even on the opposite. Now, let's toss these pieces in the garbage. And I'm going to move these out of the way, and we're going to go take a look at the one that we did earlier. We made the plants on this. I really wished I had done some of these for the journal, the junk journal. These would have been beautiful to put in there. But I can always add them in. Burning my finger. Whew. It's hot. All right, so we now have it fully dry. I love that. That is so pretty. And then pink flowers just made the whole picture kind of bring itself out. And it's, if you'll see up in the top there, that was that flower that the flower and the leaves that we put in there. See how it popped, Marina? You can actually see the leaves in the flower pot in the top.
Yeah, I did pop it out. Nice.
You see all the veins and things too. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna do another one, and on this one, I'm gonna try it on typing paper, but this is actually for laser print paper. This is laser printing paper, and so I use it for my mixed media and drawing and stuff. This is not your normal like regular printer paper. This is your laser print paper. So we'll see how well the color keeps on this paper. All right, so let's come together and let's put us a dogwood there. Put one of these, one or two of these beautiful blue flowers. Get that one about the floor. And let's put some of these cute little red ones down. A guy stopped me. I was actually picking, this was things that fallen on the ground. I was picking them up off the ground, and he's like, well, that's an interesting job you got there. I'm like, no. And I explained to him what I was doing with these. He's like, oh, cool. I never heard of doing that. So I taught him, just a passerby on the road, how to do this. It's amazing who, what people say. Let's say dandelion in. Let's see what happens. Do we have any more pretty? Yes, we do. We have a beautiful lighter flower there. All right, now we've got the stage set. Let's see. And let's put some greenery. If I can let it go. Little piece of this red leaf over here. See what happens. What do you think it's going to turn out to look like? A big mess? A ripped paper? What do y'all think? All right. Now, let's close that up. Let's bring our machine up. Let's put this back down. Right. Oh, no, it's already got one down. I'm not thinking. Plate on. And let's let her roll. I'm interested in this one. And here comes the spillage. see that color's come out on it. And I'm going to run it through at least 2 times more. One more. I don't know if this paper is as porous as the other ones. I'm getting a lot of fluid from this. And now the reveal. Let's see what happens. Keep in mind, ladies, you will get your plates dirty if you don't use a paper towel or something underneath it. All right. Open it up and see what happens. What do we think? We'll see. Time to pull. A lot of this you can't reuse because it's falling apart. But if you play your cards right, you could probably use some of these flower heads, like purples and things like that. You could probably use them in your faux DIY handmade paper. And I might do that. Since those are in larger pieces, I can save those and dry them out and use them in some faux handmade paper. Now this is the most tedious part, getting all the crud off the paper. Please don't do this if you have allergies, FYI, because this is very, very potent in pollen. But I took allergy medicine, so it's not really bothering me at the moment. Do we have anybody in here enjoying the stream so far, learning? Well, hey, Lise.
Hi, Lise. We got people watching, but nobody talking.
They might be sitting here going, damn, she's good. Or, wow, that gives me an idea.
Trust me, I'd be working right along with you if I could get my hands on some leaves and some flowers.
Right. She'd go pluck them. Well, I was going to say go pluck them from a tree, but you said they mowed down the trees over there.
Honestly, my trees are completely bare. Like, totally bare. I'd have to go to a freaking flower shop that are all closed.
Yeah, you could actually, the next time they're open, Just ask them if they've got any flower heads that they don't want, and you can do this with those.
Yeah, I may do that.
Or go to your food city, or not your food city, but your grocery stores and see if they
Yeah.
have any flower heads that are falling off the plants and they're going to throw them away.
Yeah.
So try that. You know they still flowers then.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you're not in lockdown quarantine, go out in your front yard and go pick you some grass and flowers
Well,
that are blooming.
I'm gonna check. I'll be back.
All right. Wow, that actually turned out really good. Dandelion, you did good. I got her really wanting to do this. Yeah, I may use this the fluff right here to make some faux and paper, handmade paper. But that's a stream of a different kind. A different time, not kind, but stream of a different time. All right, I'm going to kind of run my heat gun over top of this and clean up my little bitty mess here. I know once my allergy medicine wears off, this pollen stuff's going to kick my butt. But I just took it right before I went to pick these flowers, and so I'll have to get rid of the pack that's in here that has all this flower clippings on it. Alright, so let's put these clippings in a bag and I'll dry these out later. That way I can use them to make handmade paper. It's been a while since I did a how-to. Oh, you're very welcome, Lise. I started on them as soon as the live stream ended. And I got them all cut and got them in the mail for you today. I got up extra early because I knew that I needed to get stuff in the mail. I also mailed another person's order off today. That extra little bit is going to help us because we've got no money to our name, and so that's going to help get us through a couple of days because he was out of work and we finally went back to work and are kind of in a stretch right now. So I'm trying to make little bits of money here and there to make ends meet since he doesn't have anything. All right.
Whoops. Hey, Emily, do these work?
Oh yeah, those are awesome. You're gonna get a lot of color out of those.
They're fake.
Oh, you tricked me.
I looked outside. I saw this beautiful pink flowered plant. So I went next door, knocked on my neighbor's door, stood about 4 feet away from her and asked her if I could pick a couple of these. She said, sure. I go and look, it's a freaking fake plants.
Oh, Lord. Have mercy. You had my hopes up.
Yeah, me too, when I saw it. But I figured I'll use it on a journal or something. But I was like, no, it's fake.
Oh, talking about a bummer. You had me excited. You hear the excitement in my voice?
Well, you and me both when I spotted it until I realized it was fake.
I bet she was thinking to herself, that dummy.
Well, she kind of looked at me puzzled, thinking, what the hell do I want with some of the leaves and flowers from her plant? Now I know why, because it's fake.
Ah.
Yeah, I asked around, and the problem is for us because with the rain and everything, our flowering season really is not in bloom yet. So I'm gonna have to wait till I can get them from like an actual flower store type of idea.
Yeah. All right. So that's the finished result. Kind of a mishmash, but the flowers actually did show up. The dandelions. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? That's
Yeah,
a
the
dandelion.
dandelions came out nice. Did
And
you
then
use
the
the Wisteria ones?
huh?
Did you use the Wisteria ones? The purple
Yeah,
ones? Yeah, that's what I
that's the
thought. Yeah.
wisteria and the purple flowers that I put around the edges. That turned out gorgeous. So I get two prints of the same thing, like mirrored.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that because that's with the dogwood. You can tell just from the imprint.
Yep.
That turned out really well.
I am so jealous at this moment.
Uh, well, let's try this again. Let's try some different ones. Um, I've got some real pretty purple cardstock. See what happens with the purple and blue flowers. What do you think? Is it going to make the colors pop or is it going to make them disappear?
Oh,
All right, I'm going to use the, I'm going to try this and see what happens. I'm going to use some of those real pretty white flowers that have the green in it. Probably going to have a lot of the green show up, but you know what? It'll be something. And these are the stuff that I'm picking right here from my backyard that I just went and picked off bushes and trees and things like that. Alright. Put you right there. And if I have to, I can go out and pick a few more. Make it look like a little garden of red flowers. Alright, so I'm going to keep that simple.
I thought you were going to put some of the purple or the blue ones in there.
Yeah, I know. But I got another purple piece of paper. I changed my mind. You know I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to do that, I promise. Alright, so let's put this right here. And make sure that those leaves stay flat. Alright, now that's going to be pretty if it turns out. You know what? It still needs something. It needs just another bloom at the top. There. That kind of makes it work. And I just moved the whole shebang. I don't have any more of those pretty colors. These are from my backyard. So I can go get some more. Put that right there. Load her up. Playcon, and let's roll with it. Oh, you can hear them squishing. You hear it?
You forgot to put the. You put the.
Yeah, it's in there. It's just a lot of that squeezed out the end. You see that?
Yeah.
That's a lot of those bulbs.
Hey, at least we know it's working.
It's squishing them, and I'm hoping. See, there's that pink flower, and I'm hoping that it actually put some color in there before it got squashed out. Now, last one. And we'll check to see what happened. If not, if it didn't turn out, I'll know not to use as many of these little flowers in the next one. Well, it did something. I see the.
Yeah, did something. But it could be possible too that it's not necessarily. Yeah, well, it's not necessarily the paper itself. It could be just the type of flowers that you used.
Yeah. Oh, those are slimy. Almost like snot slimy.
Ew.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just giving you a what they feel like. Oh, I hope this don't rip. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, don't do that. Oh, wow. Please don't let it rip, because this is too pretty. Wow.
Nice patience. There you go.
Oh, wow. It worked.
Yep.
Those red flowers turned the paper purple. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to clean this off. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, and the snot. I'm throwing that away, snot flowers. Look. It worked. Even those they turned out like snot that worked. Ugh. All right. Now. Oh, wowzers. You can see every detail of the leaf from there on this purple paper. Holy crap. All right. Got little ants crawling everywhere. I picked them and they were in the flowers, and so I'm killing them as I see them. We don't need them. We've got to get rid of before we can plant our regular plants in the ground in our garden. We've got to get rid of about 3 great big old red fire ant nests. So some of our plants are ready to plant in the ground, but we're not going to plant them in the ground because we'd be battling fire ants, which sucks. These red leaves really produce some color. I'm glad that that's sitting out there. I can use those. I'm just wondering if I can get the purplish and red color out of that leaf. Like, what if I boiled them down? Could I get the color from them? I don't know. On your screen, is it buffering? Am I buffering at any time? Marina?
No, it's not.
All right, I got more of the snot. Ugh. Well, this is what I should have been doing in the first place. Yeah. Wow, this one really turned out really pretty. I knew it would, but dang.
Seems weird though. That one doesn't look like it picked up any of the pink flowers at all. It picked up just the leaves and that reddish. Well, maybe
These were the flowers. I think this because of the color of the paper, it bled a little bit darker.
Okay, okay.
Because these weren't the original like reddish colors. These were like more of an orange tint.
Yeah.
Now the other flowers that I had were like a magenta pink. These were like an orange, red orange color.
It's funny how it picked up the purple though.
I know. It's gorgeous. Kind of run the heat tool over it, kind of dry it out a little bit. Oh, you know what I brought? What is today, Marina?
Oh, yes. It is her birthday.
It is Miss Lisa's birthday, so I'm gonna sing. I don't care if I get hurt with it, because I can redo the track. All right, Miss Lisa. I don't know how old you are. I'm not gonna tell how old you are, but we got you. All righty. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lee. Happy birthday birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Lee. Hey, little C.
Hi, little C. Sorry about that, Emily. It was my it was the car department calling me back to ask me if I needed help. I called them March 17th, almost 3 weeks ago.
Holy crap.
I told them, I'm like, yeah, I already got it done. Oh, sorry we didn't call back. Well, hey, you lost out on the business, not me.
Did you hear me singing?
I did. Very nice.
All right, so that's dry.
That came out super cool.
Mm-hmm.
That just goes to show you can use anything.
Oh yeah, I'm the queen of finding stuff, using stuff and what you got, and I'm the queen of going out in my backyard and finding stuff that I can use and skirting around the neighborhood. Because I can go walk my dog and collect this kind of stuff. Oh, thanks, Carrie. All right, so let's pretty up another page. So what I'm thinking, since that turned out really pretty, I'm going to put some more of that wisteria on this and see what happens. See, put some more of those purple or those blue flowers on here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
See how much deeper I can get the color. All right, I'm going to put that there. Blue there, and there goes the buggy bug out of it. You're going to get covered up anyhow. Oh, and I got a pretty pink one right there too. Oh, and Mr. Spidey. Yeah, no. Sorry. Killing nature. I don't like spiders. I'll kill them when I see them. Alright. There was a white one in there. I forgot that I picked a white one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of color come out of this one. I can tell you that. There's going to be a lot of purple, so I got to get another napkin. Oh, this is going to be pretty. Well, you know what? I need to put that the other way because that flower is going this way and these flowers are going this way. But it's wisteria. Wisteria is supposed to hang, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not going to bother that. Let's just leave it as it is. All right, so we're going to fold that over. We're going to put this over here. And bring up the trusty old thing. I'm going to change out the very flat paper towel. Look at that. That was ridged. It's flat as I'll get out, like a pancake, like toilet paper. So I'm going to double up the newspaper. Holy crap. Double that up. That's going to be a lot of leakage. Because when I did it the very first time, there was a lot of ink come out. Marina?
Yeah.
Is that your chair?
Yeah.
Good Lord, you think you need to oil it again because it's having some gas
I
problems.
know, it's gas. It's got gas again.
I thought it was you. Oh my God.
No, it's my stupid chair. It does that every once in a while. Remember it stopped after I oiled the hell out of it? Yeah, I might need it again.
Yeah, I think it does because, yeah, that did not sound good at all. Sounds like your chair had a bad case of the
Yep. All right, I'll be back.
Thank you, Bonnie.
I'm gonna have coffee.
All right. Let's see. I may have to put a paper towel on that end because that is going to leak out. There we go. Let's do this. And get them both under there at the same time. One plate keeps wanting to slide. There we go. There we go. Slow and steady. Oh my gosh. And yeah, there it cuts. There she glows. The ink kind of come out. And back through. One more time. It's getting easier and easier now the flatter it gets. Right, and the final show. Oh wow, I can see a lot of color came out of that. Look how pretty that is. Right. Should I wait for Marina to come back? Here we go, guys. Let's see what it did. Oh wow. Lots and lots of color on this page. Lots and lots of color. This is faux eco dyeing. Without the pot and the boiling water and the burning hands and having to wait hours before you can open up the pot. No, this is minutes. About disintegrated the wisteria though.
Wow, purple really came out on that one.
Yes, ma'am, it did. Everything that I put on here came out gorgeous. Even the stem from the wisteria, each one
Yeah.
that separated it. Oh my gosh. So it went from that to that. That's with all the gunk on it, and that's with it all cleared up.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering what these are wildflowers. I don't know what they're called. Anybody can tell me what a lot of these flowers are called since I found them growing wild in a field? Please let me know, because I don't know. I'd love to know. I had to walk about 200 yards down the road just to get these. Because when I told Marina I was going to do this, I didn't have very many. And told her I was going to go out and collect some more stuff from the neighbor's yard. And I didn't tell her it was about 200 yards down the road. Hello to ones that are coming in and out. Thank you for coming and staying for a minute. All right, let's give it a blow dry. Let's give this a hair dry. Your granny called those blue ones buttons. These right here. Let's see if I have any more. I'm about out of them. These ones right here. That's what those blue ones were. This is what they look like from the back and the underside. They grow in a field. They're not poisonous, are they? I hope not, 'cause I've been picking them. Okay, good. Not poisonous, just pretty. Okay.
Oh, an update on the order that I put in last month.
Huh?
Update the order that I put in earlier. Apparently, it's in Toronto. It was delivered March 26th, but they got no clue where it is.
For what?
For the Baby Boy album, for the solid papers and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you I'm waiting for the papers to come in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it was received in Canada, like in Toronto, on the 26th. But they have from there, they don't know what happened to it.
Really?
Yep. So I'm hoping it gets delivered today.
All right, so there you go. It's dry, and there's the turnout for that.
That one came out real pretty.
I can't believe this is actually working out really, really well with all these colors. Wow. With one of these, I'm going to sacrifice, and I'll make a tag or something out of it to show you that you can use it. Getting this stuff all over my desk. I'm gonna have to do a big cleanup once I get done with this mess. All right, so let's go back to the really pretty yellow paper. Fold that over. Since we now realize that we cannot use book pages because it'll rip it.
Nope.
All right. So
Not strong enough.
let's see. I've not used these yet, and I'm not sure exactly how they are going to work out. They are kind of spiny. They're pine needles.
Yeah, but do they even feel like they've got any moisture in them?
I mean, yeah, but when you flatten anything, it's going to leak out something, right?
It'll be interesting to see if that one works.
Yep. Right, so let's just use greenery this time. Let's see what happens. Just leaves, no flowers. Let's use some of this stuff off the wisteria. This is the leaves and mess that I clipped off. Oh, it's just a greenery page. Let's see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Carrie says she's hoping it didn't go to someone else.
You and me both.
Yeah, because I've got to start on that, or she's not going to get it on time, and I really like to have it too. I mean, once we start on it, because the hard part's done, the album is done. It's just
the album. Yeah, exactly. The album's done. It's just a matter of cutting the papers and putting it all together. I really, really don't want to start it until we get everything together.
Where's the plate? There it is. All right, so all this is greenery, no flowers. We'll just see what happens. Because I can experiment right now, because I've not done it without flowers. So we'll see what the greenery looks like. You can hear it crunching. Oh, the images come out. But there's some stainage. I see it.
It's probably from the leaves and stuff, though.
Or the red leaves.
Yeah.
Produce purplish red tint to them. All right, now let's see see what happens. We have a flat paper towel, almost like toilet paper. Oh yeah, we had something. We had something going. Look at the leaves. That's the pine needle.
Yeah. Not much, but
it's something. It happened.
Yep.
Right here on this channel, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so may not be much, but it did. That had actually a lot of color in it. See that?
Oh wow, it did have a lot of color in it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Wow.
It's just girly Marie. So go pick some grass out of your backyard and do this. Go pick some leaves off a bush. I have a magnolia tree in my yard, but I didn't want to get a leaf that big.
Never mind, it might look that nice.
Huh?
I said a magnolia tree leaf might look really nice.
I can run out there and get one real quick if I want. I can. But Ruben and Ruben and Boots and Raven will be seeing me and
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, that's okay. Next time.
That really turned out pretty. I'm gonna have to use more of them purple leaves. Those are that just made the picture just kind of. And there's not much stuff to pull off. If anybody would like to order some of this paper, I'll be gladly to make some and send it to you as long as you pay for the piece and the shipping. I don't mind doing this. I just gotta go searching for some more flowers and stuff. Darn ant. He skittered away before I could get him squashed.
It's interesting how one side came out darker than the other.
I know. Weird. I can do this especially if you don't have a die cut machine or anything flat that you can roll it out with. I'll gladly make it for you. We'll discuss a payment on how much. This is just a little bit time consuming. This is the most time consuming part, is getting the stuff off the page. And in the next sale, I may do some of these and put it in it. That way they can, yeah, that way people have a chance to purchase some of this. What do y'all think? There you are. Aha, gotcha. He peeked his little head out and got him.
Spider?
No, fire ant.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have to kill them suckers when they appear, because they'll call their troops in and we'll have an invasion.
It might work, Carrie. She says she wonders how it would look like if she used a rolling pin.
Yeah, I have one, but I don't know. You'd have to have a lot of pressure because this smacked between two plates and a roller. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna. You can try it. You can try it because I don't have the strength to do it right now, and the space. My rolling pins are the regular, like Mama and Grandmama used to have, the big size rolling pins. You can try it. If it don't work out for you and you want to order some paper, you go. I'm the woman to call. All right, guys, that is gorgeous. That's just with greenery. Almost looks like a cherry blossom limb.
Yep.
Oh, and I was just at the post office today, and they have a cherry blossom tree blooming over there, in the little midsection there. Oh, I should have grabbed some, but I didn't have a bag. I would have had to carry it off. Darn it! Next time I'm out and about, if anybody orders anything, I can get it to the post office tomorrow. I'll pick some cherry blossoms blooms. Yeah, they are dangerous. But yeah, there you go. Look, even on the back of the pages. I don't know which one I want to make into a tag. That's kind of bad. But they're all so pretty. But the tag will be going into the junk journal, so you'll get a chance to see that. Oh. All right, now let's do another one. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's try it again. Let's see, on the white paper and see what happens. Yeah, the purple ones really weren't flowers. They were actually leaves like this. And I may have to go run out and get some more because I don't have very many left. Yeah, I may have to, so I'll actually go grab a magnolia leaf. So, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some more of these red leaves because I don't have no more. And those turned out really pretty, so I'll be right back. Marina, keep them busy.
Got no clue what to keep them busy with. My fake flower. So in case you guys didn't see, I peeked outside my door, went to see if anybody had any blooming plants, and I spot this beautiful, beautiful plant. So go knock on my neighbor's door. Can I pull a couple of leaves off your plant? Sure, go for it. Come up close, only to find out it's fake. It's a fake plant. So there goes that idea out the window. So I'm going to have to maybe take a walk around the neighborhood and see if I can find some of these beautiful plants that Emily's been talking about. And don't know what the heck this is, but I do not like it. Probably use it on just a fake flower thing. But yep, there we go. Now I can put a Brad or something in it. I guess I should have realized it with these bright colors that it was fake. Oh well. My neighbor was totally confused, Carrie. She couldn't understand why I wanted leaves off of her, why I wanted the flower off of her plant. Now I understand why she was confused, because it was fake. But she's probably laughing her butt off, yes.
All right, collected.
I was telling them about my fake flower.
Oh. So I collected small magnolia leaves.
Well, that should work.
Yeah, I didn't get them. I didn't get the big ones. That some of them were like that big.
No,
I don't need something that big. And plus, I collected more of my red bush.
Whew.
Oh.
You may want to clean up that mess first before you start doing more.
Oh, there's another buggy.
Yeah.
Make sure. Up. There's another. Oh, no. Okay, so let's do it like that and that. Let's put some more. You know what? Let's put that in the center. That actually turned out really pretty. Should have grabbed some more of that while I was out there because I only grabbed 2 sprigs of it, but I didn't know it was going to look this good. All right, now it's not wanting to sit down where I want it to.
That's the only problem with picking nature. You get nature as well.
Yeah, they want to play by their own rules. Let's see. The more color it imprinted while it was on the underside, close to the paper. So we'll do it that way. And
yep, exactly, Carrie.
See. Oh, we've already got fleas and ticks already. I've already picked one. I picked one off of Raven about a month ago, and it was still cold. You know what? I'm just gonna rip that and put it in pieces because it's not wanting to cooperate, and I'll just stick a button in. I need some with. I didn't get a lot. Didn't get a lot with green leaves on it. There's one. All right. If I put too much on there, I won't have much to press the next time. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. See what we get. Get under there. Need all of you in there.
You can push that green leaf back in a bit more. Yep, perfect.
Put it in the sandwich before I put it on the thing. Put my heat gun in its holster. And here we go, ladies.
Carrie's asking if the red leaves are from a rose bush.
No, it's like a bush that our owners planted a while back. The people who used to live here used to be lawn care people, so I'm guessing that they planted it. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty.
Carrie says her hubby's playing funny noises on his guitar with his amps and pedals.
He's making sound effects for me.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to do a clean of my die cut machine. I had to soak my plates in some water to get the stuff off of it. All right, guys. Let's see what this did. I picked up my paper towel. All right. Wow, that's gonna be a mess. Oh, but that's gonna be pretty. I can see the purple in it already.
Yep.
Oh gosh, that is a strong pine smell. I can tell you that.
Pine saw.
Oh, it's not pine saw. Oof. Well, the magnolia leaf only left an impression. Oh, I was wrong. That's the magnolia leaf.
Yep.
Wow. I could probably use that again because it really didn't
It
squeeze
didn't
a lot.
really go through.
Right, so this pine, it works wonderful. If y'all are wondering, pine needles, yes, a lot of pigment and color in it. It's got more juice in it than you think. Oh gosh, that smells like Christmas. Oh, it smells like Christmas. It is. It does. Does, whatever. But this one I may turn into a tag. It is on regular paper, and I like the ones that are in the cardstock. Them purple, them leaves are awesome. That's that piece I stuck in there.
Yeah.
Smith. Oh, Carrie says she's trying this with her lilacs when they bloom
Yeah.
out. Which some of that I can reuse, but some of that I can't. There's one more color we gotta try this with. Is the purple. Do I have any? Oh, I've got more purple. I think. So that, dear fellows, is what we came up with.
Dragonfly flying.
Right here.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was thinking. Or a butterfly without the wings.
Yeah.
Wow, that magnolia leaf really just blossomed.
Wow. I'm gonna hit it with the heat tool and finish drying it up a little bit.
That was the other idea I had too, Carrie. The hummingbird.
Oh, this one smells so good. It smells like pine. Makes me think of Christmas. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh, that smells so good. Literally, it smells so good. Wish I could have smell-o-vision. Y'all could smell how it smells so good. It'll remind you so much of Christmas when you smell this. All right, so I'm going to go get a piece of the purple paper, and I may have to run outside to get some more of that pine, but I don't know. That's like flat as a board. It'll only take me a second because it's just right outside the door. So I'm going to go grab another purple piece of paper. I'm going to go grab some of the pine, purple sprigs of the pine, and I'll be right back.
And we will be right back. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Carrie. Sometimes that's what it is. Saturdays when I started doing that. I was up pretty much all night, and then Sunday night I finally crashed. And last night I slept about 5 hours, which is kind of good because I was not feeling it in the last couple of days. So tell me what you guys have been up to. And guys, if you like and you're enjoying Emily's stream, please hit that thumbs up button. Really, really helps in us keeping track of the projects that you guys like. Pretty much these, I'm thinking the same thing. Just unfortunately, we don't have access to any of those. But it's definitely something to keep an eye out for.
All right, so I did get a couple more sprigs of the pine. I also found my green leaf bush and grabbed some greenery. And I clipped the last few remaining buds that I had on my bush for these. All right.
I put just those greenery all in one bunch.
I don't have any hydrangeas. I do know a neighbor who has some, but I'd have to sneak on her property and get them. I don't want to do sneaky sneak. And hers are only white. She doesn't have the pretty blue ones. All right, so let's get the greenery started here. There. My flowers are starting to wilt. No good.
Oh, definitely, Lise. Definitely. She says it would make amazing pages in a journal. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Carrie says, I've been working on my Japanese American journal, just about got all of the Japanese stuff in it and ready to put the American stuff in it. Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Nice. All right. Got that magnolia leaf in there. That way we might be able to get a good imprint of that. All right, let's roll, hot rods. Oh. Not sure if I have or not. I've not been on Facebook a lot here lately, to be honest. One more. I'll pull it and see what happens. After a while, that kind of gets choked up. The only problem I have with this die cutter is the screw right here that connects the handle to the machine gets really loose.
Yeah, before ever having to screw it back in.
Whew. All right, here we go. See what we get. We shall see. Oh, wow.
Yeah, came out.
Came out wonderful. I knew if I put it like that, it would come out. Just barely on those, but it actually gave an impression. Oh, wow. That is so cool the way
Yeah, that one came out nice.
I like my cheating way of equal dying, don't you?
Yep.
I mean, there's other people that have done this.
Oh yeah, quite a few of them. That's how I got the correct spelling for the title.
Yeah, I mean, I even misspelled it whenever I put my post up in the group. But you know what I'm talking about when you see it.
Yep.
This is so 3D. I can tell you that. And it smells good too.
It's interesting how you see it. It's not impressing on both sides. It's only going through on one side, some of them, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Tis neat, I tell you that. Tis neat. I think the best impressions are on the thicker pieces of cardstock.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, each one is different.
definitely.
And it's taking a lot of the color and not letting it disperse too bad. I mean, it's interesting. I'm half tempted to try it again on the book page to see if it'll work. I mean, regular eco dyeing, you'd be able to do it. This right here, it'll rip it unless you've got a real thick book page. And let me see if I can find a thick book page since these.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, see if you can find a thick book page.
Oh, this one's perfect. Okay. All right. These are actually the pages that I started with. I was going to rip out, but they didn't make the cut. So let's try it, shall we? Let's see if it'll fit in the cutter. Yep, perfect. All right, now let's try this again. Since we've got some more pretty flowers. Chair, come on. Casper, quit pushing my chair, please. Thank you. All right, so we need to kind of trim that down a little bit. Give you a little haircut, shaving a haircut. All right, now let's put you back on there. I'm going to turn you over. And sit you there. You, right, Heather. And I'm going to put a flower in there this time. All right. I won't stand in there this time.
That green leaf peeked up at the top again.
Ah. Back in there, son. Get in there. I'm not. Here we roll. Here we go. I gotta put that out there a little bit because it's gonna leak a dee. A leak a dee. Here we go. And there goes the purple. I knew it would. Oh, those colors are really pretty.
I wouldn't put that through another time. I'd leave it like that.
I want to go one more time.
All right.
Because the more you pull it through, the more color's going to seep out. And that was only through once.
Yeah, but I'm worried about the paper ripping.
All right. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. I can already see it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, didn't rip it. Nice.
I mean, just barely the color.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Maybe if we'd have let it sit for a bit, for a few minutes, would have got some more color to seep in. But that's actually a very light, springish type of feel to it. I'd have to go down the road piece to get more dogwoods. There's only like 2 or 3 trees down our way that has a white dogwoods. I really wish they had pink ones, but there's none around here. When we was little, we used to live next. There was a dogwood tree right there next to our house. But they were so pretty when they bloomed. And they were the white ones. They were huge blossoms too. Looks pretty good for just a slight bit of color.
Yep.
And get this mess cleaned up, and I'll hit that with the heat gun and see what the total is. You walk into my room, all you smell is flowers and greenery. But James Libby like wondering, what the heck did you do today? Nothing. I didn't do nothing. I claim nothing. I'll show him what I was doing. I told him I was going to be doing this, just didn't know when. I was going to do it in a tutorial, but get people's opinions. Did the orange flower do anything? Not sure. I'd have to dry it and see. I can't remember where I put it. I think it was up here. No, that was the. I don't know. I can't remember where I put it.
I just went back on it, and no, it did a little bit, but it changed. I just went back on it, and it changed it to the purple, like where your thumb is on. Yeah, right there.
Oh, that's the that orange flower that I put down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's your answer to your question, Carrie.
Yeah, I'm talking with the video. They cut all the trees up in my area. I have no clue why. Like we had about 20 trees in the area off of the park, and they cut them all. They cut them all down. I'm hoping they're going to replant.
So this is the finished product.
That came out really nice. Okay, I'm gonna take a walk down to the mailbox. I'll be right back.
All right. So it came out very springtime. Very spring. All right. Pollen sneaked in through it. Excuse me. Pollen snuck in. All right. So, let's see, what else can we do? We still got plenty of product here. So let's flip. Let's see if we can get one done before she gets back. Let's do flowers this time. Let's see if I can break those flowers out. There we go. It almost looks like there's two in one of these flowers. Alright. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to separate them out. It lays flat anyhow. Oh, that ought to be pretty.
I swear I hate our freaking mailman. Because I got the notice. He didn't bother coming to the door. So now I got to wait tomorrow to go and get it.
I gotta go unlock the door. I'm just hoping he had a good day, because if not, I'm not gonna have a very good night. You can probably hear Cooper whining. I'm gonna go unlock the door. I'll be right back.
Oh, wow. Look what I just got. Hang on.
I gotta go unlock the door.
Okay, well, I'll show them this. So this is from my local scrapbooking store, and I'm still purchasing things from them, and they just sent me a beautiful note in the mail that says, basically, thank you for your support over the last year. Please know we are thinking of you during these crazy times. Until we craft together again, Paper Crafters Workshop and Nina Brooke Paper Crafting Team. Wow, that is so generous of them. But look how beautiful this card is.
What is it?
Yeah. And that's got a little star and everything on it. That is just pretty. That's extremely generous of them. Thank you.
Hey, did you have a good day?
I found a 48 football player.
Where does it say? Where?
It's 12,
Let's see.
12, 25, 45.
That's because he was born in 1945. It doesn't mean it's a 1945 card.
Well, it looks kind of old.
It's a Tombstone Pizza Collectors things back when they were doing Tombstone. It's number 9 of 12, so that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's the thing I was thinking about.
Bulb changer?
Yep.
The floodlight gripper. Oh, that is so cool.
You want to come in here, Coop? You want to stay in there?
Out, because I'm working with plants and stuff in here. I don't need
Plants.
You remember I was going to tell you, I told you I was going to be doing the rolling? Well, I'm doing that today. You should see some of the stuff I've got. All right. Are you there?
Sorry, I had to mute myself. What's up?
Oh, I was making sure you were still there.
Yeah, I'm going to mute myself. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. You can be the center. Okay. All right. So, nothing but flower buds. That's gross. Hey, that turned out pretty good. Color. Ow. Oh, every time he doesn't stay long enough. Baby! I'm sorry, Carrie. I don't know if he'll come in here. Let me holler at him. I'm going to turn the audio off for a second. Yeah, I think he went to the bathroom. You know how men are when they get home from work, first thing they do is they strip down and they go to the bathroom. Yep, that's what he just did. He better be taking himself a shower. Alright. Alright, let's see what it did. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be pretty just from the colors that are bleeding through. Well, his first thing he does is he strips down, and you know the royal throne. Oh no! It's ripping right there. I don't need it to rip, so let's try and get in there before it starts ripping the whole thing. I think I said. Ooh, I've managed to save it. Those look like little butterflies, guys. Those look like little butterflies. I'm so glad I did that. That's so pretty. Yes, they were very juicy. Hopefully he's glad I turned the air conditioner on in the living room. When he walked into a cool living room instead of a hot inferno. We got to get another fan for the house because, as I was saying to him, I don't know if I was online yesterday and I said it or not. It gets hotter. It's like Hades in my craft room, and I don't have my fan up top works, but whoever rented this house before broke the chain to control the speed of the fan, and so it only goes once, and it's on low. So I'm half tempted to take it apart and see if I can put another chain in there or a pull chain or something in there to be able to do it. But I'm afraid to mess with it because, yeah, just because I don't want to mess the lighting up because this is the best lighting in the house is in my room. So is anybody enjoying themselves today? I hope so. Anybody learning? I sure hope so. Learning to take things from your nature, Mother Nature.
All right, I'm back.
Learning to take things from Mother Nature and work with them instead of against them. What was it that you received in the mail? I didn't see.
It's just here, I'll show it again. It was a card saying thank you for supporting the scrapbooking store that I go to, not Cossack, another one. And that's the card that they sent me.
Oh,
just a little note and saying thank you for helping and supporting.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then I received a nice, beautiful notice from my postman saying I got to go and pick up my box instead of him delivering it. So I am not impressed. So I called the office where they're gonna drop it off, and apparently it's not dropped off yet. So now I got to wait till tomorrow to go pick it up.
What the heck?
Yeah, tell me about it. I said he was in the building. He couldn't have knocked on my door. It's like 3 feet away from the box. Even knocked on the door, like a lot of them, what they've been doing is knocking on the door and walking away. By the time you get to the door is sitting in front of you. That would have been perfect. So nope, he decides he wants to take the time to pick out and fill out a form so that now I got to drive up to the post office to go pick up my package.
Aren't y'all in quarantine?
No, it's got nothing to do with the quarantine. Because if he's got enough time to deliver the box, he's got enough time to come knock on my door.
No, I meant you all aren't supposed to be out.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be out. We're all in quarantine.
Exactly. Then that was his job to make sure that you got your pack.
Yep. And then I just tried to call at a post. Sorry, but our lines are extremely busy. We are no longer accepting calls for today. Thanks.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one came out beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I'm just using a paintbrush that I'm finding is a lot better than me rubbing across the whole canvas or whole thing.
Okay, let's get it to the right person. There we go. Jeez. Don't start coughing or I'm going to do it too.
Oh, it's my allergies.
Yeah.
Sorry, I take my allergy medicine, but every now and again it does seep through.
Yeah, I've got new rules for my daughter. She doesn't even come into the house. She doesn't even come into the living room. She goes straight from the door up to the bedroom, dumps her stuff off, into the bathroom, wash her stuff up, sanitizes everything, then comes back down.
Gotcha. When I went to the store today, I think I went at the right time. I finally got some hamburger. 3 pounds was almost $10.
Ouch.
Yeah. They've jacked the prices up, which ain't right.
Yeah, here our prime minister or the governor, like it's like a governor to you guys, but for us we call them the prime ministers. He's made it illegal for price gorging. Literally illegal. Anything that is more than, like, because we know the prices, we know what they're supposed to cost, but anything that's really, really outrageous, like what you just said, $10 for like 2 pounds, they're going to be hit with $1 million of fines.
That's $3 or 3 pounds.
Yeah, but still, especially if it's normally what you said, it was normally like 99 cents a pound,
give or take.
Yeah, so $10, we're looking at $3 a pound, so they already tripled it.
I mean, I divide them up. What I do is I bring it home.
Yeah.
I divide it into pounds.
Yeah.
That way I can make spaghetti or make a meatloaf or something like that. And that's what I do.
Because that's what I took out for dinner tonight was ground beef.
we had homemade burritos last night. And he had one for lunch. I had 2 burritos and he had 2, and then I had enough for one more, so I made one for his lunch, and that's what he ate for lunch today was a burrito. But we had to throw out our tomatoes. Our tomatoes went bad. I didn't have enough left to get tomatoes. I spent all that I had made from the 2 sales that I made just to get a little bit of thing of hamburger.
Yeah, I agree, Carrie. There's some places where they're jocking the prices up like crazy and people just will not pay it. They'll go running to the government.
Yeah, the friend did, but he's here every single day. So technically yes, technically no. So I don't know. We've been giving him food out of our cabinets to make sure he eats, because one day he came over and he was basically leaning up against our door frame because he hadn't eaten anything in a few days, and it was bad.
It's crazy.
So we fed him. Yeah, I mean it's I don't know. I really don't know. Like, he doesn't know how to take care of himself. We try and help him, but he depends on people too much. He has the capabilities to take care of himself, but he just does. He depends on other people. You can't help the unwilling.
Yeah, exactly.
come out that looked like little butterflies, didn't they? I tore the flowers in half and pressed them flat, and they made it look like either hearts or butterflies flying around.
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty neat. How long we been on? Yeah.
Just over 2 hours. Almost 2.5 hours.
We've still got some stuff, so we're going to just pile it all in and see what we get. We're probably going to get a mishmash, a mess. I think we'll make about 2 more, and then I'll scrap whatever else I have left. So we're just throwing it all, taking out the bank here. Oh, this is the ones that make snot.
All right, Carrie, you take care.
All right, Carrie.
You got an ant floating on the paper. There's an ant floating. Catch it, catch it.
What?
There's an ant floating on your paper.
What?
Yeah, maybe gone now.
If he's there, he ain't gonna be happy in a few minutes.
He's at the bottom. He's at the bottom of your paper. Yeah, he was around there. He's like tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh well, he'll peek out again.
Yep, he'll be there somewhere. Let's see what else. I've got some more of these bright, sunshiny things. This is gonna do some bleaking. I don't care, cause it'll be pretty, I think. These things actually pick up pretty good too. Throwing it all on there. No cares to the world. You know what? Let's put some of those leaves on. Get that? Maybe they won't. I'm just being messy with it. Nope. We had a fleur fall on the floor. And we had a dogwood right there. This will probably be the last one because they're running out of pretties. Because they're all starting to wilt. They've been away from the lifelines of the tree for too long. And they're starting to wilt. We're going to have a mess, you think? Yeah, definitely the last one. Because all the pretties are about gone. All right. I'm done. So, yeah. Just toss all this in here. You know what? Just to be... There we go. Well, the rest of this stuff will go in here, and what I can do is I can pick through it, see if I can make any dried flowers for the faux paper. That's what I'll do with that stuff. try that later on. Let's see if it worked. I'm about tired of dealing with the pollen. My nose is itching and I don't want to sneeze because that's too pretty to move. Little red spider looking thing. I used to press them things. I used to live in like a brick wall when we were kids. We used to play right next to the brick wall and we used to stand there and watch them run and we'd smash them. It looks like little red dots. I don't know if anybody remembers them little spider looking things. They look like little ticks running around that are red. Alright, that's faux paper stuff. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have some new plates because that's cracked already right there. Yeah, definitely going to have some plates very soon or I won't be getting to use this very much anymore. There'll be no die cutting for me. That blade's going. Alright, so we're going to put that like that because there's going to be a lot of stuff like that. Oh my god, it takes muscle to move this. Oh. Let that sit for a minute. Okay, okay. I have all this mess. Alright, let's see. Final picture. Alright, now to see what's underneath all this stuff. Yeah, these little shards pieces are going to be really pretty for the faux paper. Oh, stupid stink bugs in my room again. Scared the crap out of me. We don't have very many people watching still. They may be coming in and going out. Once I get it all cleaned off, we'll be able to see what this looks like, but it's actually got a lot of color to it. That turned out like a mishmash, but that's okay. I was just using up the last little bit of color I had.
Still not bad looking.
Yeah, it looks like a mishmash. I'm just trying to get all this pollen and crap off me now. I'm gonna have to do a deep clean of my desk now. I should have put down like a sheet or something, that way this wouldn't happen, but that's okay. It's all part of arting. Alright, now let's try this and see what the colors turn out to really look like. The back of it looks better than the front of it.
I think it looks pretty no matter what.
I mean, you can try this. It's just trial and error and what you mix and what it comes out to look like. I mean, there's no set way it's going to come out. So don't go into this thinking that this is how it's going to turn out. This is what I want it to look like. You are out of your mind if you think it's going to turn out exactly the way you want it.
It will if you use the same flowers, but if you don't, and it also depends on how much moisture is in the plants too.
Yeah, these are fresh. Every one of
Yeah.
the plants that I've used today are absolutely fresh. So that's that little mess.
I think it turned out beautiful. It's got some beautiful colors in it.
Yeah. It's just a mixture of what I had left, and I'm going to make some faux paper, and I saved a lot of the brightly colored pieces. And so whenever I drop it down, you know how you drop it down on your paper?
Yep.
This will show up. And so I'm going to make a video on how to make faux paper. This just has to dry out, though. It's too wet. It has to sit and dry.
Yeah, it'll probably take a couple of weeks.
No, not now. It only take a couple of days to dry this stuff out. It's really hot.
Okay.
So, as I said I was going to do, last craft of the day, we are going to take one of these beautiful papers. I think I'm going to use one of the book pages. But first, we're going to take a look at what we did. All right, so this being the very last one that we did. I chose colors that were more of a spring color. I didn't want to choose like real dark colors that wouldn't show the glory of the pictures. I think it just might be me and you in here, but that's okay. People have come and gone.
That looks like two ladies. Two ladies on the side.
Yeah, two ladies like with hats on, like
right here. And then right like an audience in the background type of thing.
Yeah, I just seen that. What do you guys think?
Wow.
Tell us in the comments if you're watching the replay. What do you see in this picture? What do you see? Huh. That's neat. All right, and then we have this one. It's almost like the Rorschach test. What do you see? What do you see? Are you crazy? What do you see? I had to take one of those one of those tests when I did a psych evaluation because of some troubles I was going through back in the early days. They sent me to a doctor that did that to me. They said I was fine. I was thinking to myself, self, are you okay? And I answered back, no, I am not. What do you think? All right, and then we did that one. And this one, very pretty. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take, let's see, we are going to take a piece of chipboard here. And I have a beautiful tag here that I can trace around. I don't have one on hand. I'm going to cut it. All right, and we are going to place this somewhere nice. The colors are pretty right there. We're going to glue it down. Not going to worry about cutting the paper out. We're just going to glue it to the paper, then cut it from the paper. We're going to make this really quick, short and sweet. All right, so we have that. And what we're going to do, we're going to find some pretties to put on here. A lot of my good stuff I've used, and a lot of the stuff. All right, there's a pretty butterfly that would work there. All right. And there's my miscellaneous stuff. Sometimes the miscellaneous stuff works better than anything. All right, so I like that one. That's cute. All So we're going to make a real quick tag. I need my words. Let's see. Let's see. Perfect. This phrase says, a friend is a gift you give yourself. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to poke that hole. And we are going to play a little bit with our inks. Okay. I'm just making this really, really quick. There's no thought process in this. All right. I didn't use that. That's okay. How about put that on upside down? All right, quick and easy tag with what we did today.
It's nice. Came out
I
cute.
like it.
Yeah.
And it matches everything. Like, kind of goes together. I mean, it's even got little ephemera to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be going in the new junk or the junk journal that's for the Amelia Rose journal. So there you go. Quick and easy, just out of the things that we did today with the faux eco dyeing paper, faux eco dye paper. Alrighty, guys, I think I'm done for the day. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves and learned how to use what they have in their backyard and what they have in their home, in their craft room. So I would love to see what your all's papers turn out to look like if you try this. What did I? Anyway, love to see what you do with the newfound knowledge. I may not be the first one to introduce this, but I thought it was a neat idea. And if you are the very first one to think of this, please put your name in the comments or tell me who first did this. The fake way. That way I can put it in the description. I don't know.
It's too many people to track. Everybody, they all have different ideas and stuff with the different, from nature down to fruits and flowers and things like that. So.
Yeah. But yeah, there you go. Eco dye or false eco dyeing paper. So, ladies and gentlemen, I love you all. I thank you for coming and joining me today, and I hope you learned and enjoyed the session today. Unless I keep getting tongue-tied, my legs are hurting. Hopefully I inspired you to get out there and create and share your artwork. And also, if you are not a part of our group, Creative Jewels by Emily on Facebook, go send us a friend request and we'll get you right in there. Also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I guess I will see you guys on our next stream. I think. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. I love you all. God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for being with us. Have a good day.